Dutchman control the opening tip. It goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Hope College. Marcus Warman brings it up for the Flying Dutchman. First time ever that Hope and Wilmington have met each other in men's basketball. They've played in women's basketball several times, including a pair of NCAA tournament appearances. Here's Warman slashing toward the basket. Off the window! And Hope on the board early. 2-0 Hope. Dominic Farley brings it up for Wilmington. The Quakers are 4-1 on the season. They're from out of the Ohio Athletic Conference. They're coming off an 82-69 win over Franklin College of Indiana on Monday. Farley with it on the right wing. Now top of the circle, the big guy, Gavin Heimlich, will try a three. Wilmington gets the offensive rebound. That's Ben Golan. And the Dutchman take it away. Here's Warman. Warman leaves it outside. Now with it left side, Clayton Dykehouse dumps it down low to Gabe Quillen, low block left. Feeds a cutting Quillen, great shot block that time. And back comes Wilmington the other way. Here's Farley, over to Chisholm. Driving along the baseline is Obed Archam, and we get a whistle and a Hope foul. That'll be on Tanner Wigerink. Tanner, the senior from out of Holland West Ottawa High School. Played a little more than a minute so far. Heimlich gets the inbounds pass, leaves it outside for Golan. Golan had a 28-point performance against Wittenberg earlier this season. Now with it left side is Heimlich. They dump it down low to Archam, and Archam lost it out of bounds. Wilmington will keep it. They've got 6 on the shot clock. Wilmington out of the Ohio Athletic Conference. They were 9th in the OAC a year ago, 4-14 in the conference, 8-17 overall. Here's a three-point try by Ben Golan, and he drops it in. Golan's their best three-point shooter. He's now 8 for 15 on the season, and Wilmington with the early lead, 3-2. Tanner Wigerink has it, working left to right. Leaves it outside for Josh Decker. Decker leaves it for Wigerink, 12 on the shot clock. Now, Clayton Dykehouse. Dykehouse takes it to the rim. Too strong. Wigerink tries to save it, and Wilmington comes out of there with it. Here's Archam. Archam from out of Columbus, Ohio, St. Francis de Sales High School. Now Farley with it between the rings against Warman. Farley leaves it outside for Heimlich. Heimlich's three-pointer off the mark. Warman with the rebound. Marcus takes it to the basket, puts it in, and one for the Dutchman. Marcus Warman, the sophomore from out of East Lansing High School, with a three-point play opportunity.
Basket was good by number 2, Marcus Warman.
So Warman with all 4 Hope points early on. Free throw on the way, left it short. Rebound Chisholm. We played about 2.5 minutes. Hope with a 4-3 lead. They get it down low to Heimlich. Heimlich works down low against Gabe Quillen. Got Gabe up in the air, put it off the window, left it short. Warman has the rebound. Hope running. Warman at the anchor. Coming to set a screen is Wigerink. Tanner gets the feed from Marcus. They give it to Quillen left of the lane. Quillen works down low against Heimlich. Turns, right hook, no good. And back comes the Quakers the other way. Here's Farley with it. Farley lost his footing but keeps his dribble. Now Golan with it left side, drives on Wigerink. Golan lost his footing and turnover Wilmington. Parker Hovey, the 6'5 freshman from Hart High School, checks in for the first time. Parker had a great debut a little over a week ago in Hope's season opener against Manchester. He had 11 off the bench plus 5 boards. Clayton Dykehouse, the 5th-year senior from Zeeland East, into the front court to Quillen. Back to Clayton. Dykehouse slashes. Ball knocked out of bounds, and Hope will keep it 17 to shoot. Wilmington average about 73 points a game so far on the season. Inbounds to Quillen. Cross court to Hovey. And we're going to get a Wilmington foul. That is going to go on Rashid Chisholm, the junior from out of Akron. So 2 team fouls on Wilmington early on. Hope will inbound in front of the Wilmington bench. Inbounds to Quillen, who gives it back to Dykhouse. Dykhouse to Quillen, top of the circle, and Gabe will let it fly and hit it. Gabe Quillen with a triple from the top. 7-3 Hope. Here's Farley with it, just past half court. Gives it up to Golan. Farley drives the lane. He's cut off by Quillen. Back outside to Archam. Archam will try a deep 3 off the back, no good, and Gabe Quillen chases down the rebound for the Dutchman. Here's Dykhouse. Dykhouse leaves it for Quillen. Quillen to Wiggering. Now, Dykhouse has it now. Quillen comes to set a screen for Clayton, down to 10 to shoot. Hovey has it. Hovey with a beautiful feed to Tanner Wiggering. Hovey threads the needle, and we're going to get a Wilmington timeout. 15:38 to go in the first half here at DeVos Fieldhouse. It's the Dutchman 9 and the Quakers of Wilmington College 3. This is Hope College basketball.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
Well, an early 7-point run for Hope College, and the Dutchmen have a 9-3 lead over Wilmington. This is the 2023 Thanksgiving Classic. 4 teams involved, co-hosted by Hope and Calvin. Calvin is playing Concordia University of Wisconsin tonight. Tomorrow the teams flip-flop. Hope will play Concordia, and Calvin will play against Wilmington. Hope with a couple of subs. Justice Mims has checked into the ball game, a 6'2 sophomore from Rochester Adams, and Ben Wagar, the 6'7 junior from Petoskey. They're in the ball game. And Coach Micah Mills has made some subs as well for Wilmington. Carson Miles is in the ball game, a freshman from Georgetown, Ohio. Travis Mitchell, a senior from Dayton, Ohio. Jaden Lewis, a junior from Columbus. Here come the Quakers. This is Carson Miles, the freshman point guard. With it is Lewis. Outside now is Elijah Cathy, one of a set of twins on this team. Down to 10 to shoot for Wilmington. They get it to Elijah Cathy. Turnaround jumper, short. Long rebound comes outside to Lewis. Lewis drives the lane. Shot blocked by Marcus Warman. How about that? Here's Warman the other way for Hope. Marcus backs it out toward half court. Coach Greg Mitchell directing the play from the sideline. Mims has it, has the ball deflected, gets it back though. Mims drives, pull-up jumper from 12, got it! Justice Mims. And it's a 9-0 Hope College run, 11-3 Dutchman. Matthew Doogie, who's the leading scorer for Wilmington on 11 a ball game, he's got the ball right now against Quillen. Doogie drives underneath, Quillen with the rejection. Well, Hope with solid defense early on. Here's Warman with it at half court. Over to Mims. Back to Warman. Warman cross court to Hovey. Back outside to Warman. Warman penetrates, pull-up jumper, got it! Marcus Warman with 6 early points. 13-3 Hope. With it in the front court is Mitchell. Over to Doogie. And a lot of movement by Wilmington. Now Doogie puts it on the floor, drives inside, forces up a shot. Great job by Quillen to alter the shot, and he's got the rebound. Been a long dry spell for Wilmington. Warman over to Quillen. Mims got a wide open look for three, and he nailed it. And we're going to get another timeout. Hope College on a 14-0 run. 13:24 to go in the first half. It is Hope 16, Wilmington 3. You're listening to Hope Basketball.
My name is Meg Morehouse. I'm a senior this year, and I'm studying physical education and health. I am on the women's basketball team. We won the national championship when I was a junior. It was unbelievable. The education department at Hope allowed me to realize my passion about teaching. Anytime I get to go into a classroom and work with students, I just get really excited. My goal when I graduate would be to be a middle school physical education and health teacher. Hope does an amazing job of preparing their students for what is to come in the future.
As an invested community partner, LBZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Well, Hope College, 7 of 10 from the field to start the ball game. Wilmington, on the other hand, 1 out of 9. And that's why you see the score there, 16-3, Hope College. Here comes Carson Miles with it, freshman from out of Georgetown, Ohio. Warman there to meet him at half court. Miles thought about it, three, doesn't pull the trigger. Now Lewis with it. To Doogie. Doogie works on Ben Wager. Doogie can't get his shot away. Down to 5 to shoot. With it is Elijah Cathy. He'll try a 15-footer. He hit the shot, and Ben Wager fouled him, and that's going to count. That ends a long dry spell for the Quakers.
Hope College foul number 44, Ben Wager. That is his first team's second.
Elijah Cathy, a sophomore from out of Cincinnati. His brother Isaiah, also a sophomore, out of Doane Preparatory High School in Cincinnati. 4 of 6 is Elijah from the line this season. Wilmington, not a good foul shooting team. Just 53% on the season so far. And Cathy comes up empty on that 3-point play opportunity, or 4-point play chance, actually. 16-5. Devin Chaney, the 6'8 sophomore from Batavia, or rather 6'8 senior from Batavia, Illinois, is in for the first time. They were trying to get it down low to Devin that time. Ball poked away out of bounds. Warman to trigger for the Dutchman. Inbounds to Hovey. Back outside to Chaney. Chaney feeds inside to Justice Mims. Justice lost the basketball. Loose ball picked up by Wilmington. Here comes Doogie the other way. Doogie. Ball almost got away. Now Cathy with it, and we get a whistle and a Hope foul. I think this will go on Justice Mims. First foul on Mims, second team foul on Hope.
First team's third.
Carson Miles to trigger, baseline right. Pass is tipped away out of bounds by Chaney, so we'll try it again. Hope plays Concordia, Wisconsin at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Inbounds comes to Doogie. Doogie drives in the paint, and he puts it in off the window. Matthew Doogie, the 6'5 senior from Brooklyn, New York, with that basket. 16-7, Hope. Warman with it front court. Over to Hovey. Parker puts it on the floor, dumps it to Wager. Fadeaway jumper by Ben, he got it! Yeah, Ben Wager's got a pretty fadeaway jumper. 18-7 Dutchman. Miles with it for Wilmington. Miles feeds inside. And Doogie shook loose in the lane, got the feed from Miles and put it in. 18-9. Here's Warman. Warman with a little floater off the front. Mitchell clears for Wilmington. Mitchell leaves it outside for Doogie. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell drives toward the baseline. Back outside to Cathy. Cathy drives on Wager, got him up in the air, put it off the window, too strong. Devin Chaney snatches the rebound. Here's Hope 2-on-1. Warman to Mims, and Justice has a layup. Transition basket by Hope, 20-9 Dutchman. Just over 11 minutes to go in this first half. Miles with it. Miles feeds it across to Kathy. Reverse layup, counted and one. Strong move that time. That was Travis Mitchell, actually. Mitchell drew the contact from Devin Chaney, and he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Team score.
Clayton Dykehouse, Tanner Wiggerink, Gabe Quillen returned for Hope. Back in for Wilmington are Chisholm, Golan, Heimlich, and Farley, and Josh Decker returns for Hope College. Travis Mitchell's been to the line 5 times this season. He is 0 for 5 from the stripe from out of Dayton, Ohio. Thurgood Marshall High School. And when you know it, Mitchell got his first free throw of the season. 3-point play cuts the lead to 20-12. Hope had a 16-3 lead at one point in this ball game. Quillen down low. Gabe turns off the window. Forget about it. 22-12 Hope. 5 for Quillen. Here's Farley with it for the Quakers. Farley works on Mims. Farley lost the basketball. Great play that time by Josh Decker as he was going out of bounds. Bounced the ball off a Wilmington player, and the Dutchman will get it back. Obed Archam back in the ball game for the Quakers. Midway through the first half, Hope by 10 and with it. Dykehouse to Quillen. Hands it off to Mims. Now to Wiggerink at the top. Decker to Dykehouse. Clayton drives past the defender and he puts it up and in. That's Clayton's first bucket of the night, 24-12 Hope. Chisholm has it for the Quakers. Over to Heimlich. Heimlich dumps it down low to Chisholm. Chisholm puts it up. And we're going to get a 3-point play out of that as Josh Decker committed the foul on Rashid Chisholm. Well, Wilmington's done a decent job of late of getting the ball down low and creating some fouls. 5 team fouls now on the Dutchman. Chisholm, 3 out of 4 from the line on the season. Will try to complete the 3-point play and cut the lead to 9. He used all of the rim on that one. 24-15 Hope. And Wilmington puts a little pressure on. Here comes Dykehouse, the 5th-year senior from Zeeland East High School. First team All-MIAA 2 years ago. Second team All-MIAA last year. Bounce pass intended for Wiggerink. Deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hope. Dykehouse will inbound it for Hope. Gets it into Decker, back outside, Quillen. Quillen to Wiggerink, right of the lane. Tanner backs in down low. Had his shot rejected by Ben Golan. Here comes Wilmington on the run. Archam misses the layup, rebound Quillen. Back come the Dutchman the other way. Here's Mims. Mims, fadeaway hits the side of the backboard, and back comes Wilmington. This is Archam. Archam will wait for help. Archam runs into a double team, but keeps the dribble alive. Over to Golan. Now Farley. Farley drives past Mims to the basket. Shot rejected by Quillen, and a great save there by Justice Mims to keep it from going out of bounds. Here's Hope. Dykehouse to Quillen. 8-footer by Gabe is good. And Greg Mitchell will take a timeout for Hope. This will be a 30. We'll keep it right here. 8:43 to go in the first half. It's Hope College 26 and Wilmington College 15. Again, Hope shooting excellently in the early stages of this ball game. 12 out of 18 for 67%. Wilmington 35%, 6 of 17. Rebounding about even, 10-9 in favor of the Dutchman. And on-court points off turnovers, 5 for Hope, 2 for Wilmington. 8:43 to go in this first half. Wilmington had a 3-2 lead. That was their only lead. Hope went on a 14-0 run to take a 16-3 lead. Hope breaks out of the huddle. Parker Hovey has returned to the ball game. It's Dykehouse, Wiggering, Decker, Hovey, and Quillen in the ball game right now for Hope College. And what do we got? Sounds like we might have a wet spot on the floor or something. And here we go. Got a couple of towels coming out there. Wiping up some perspiration off of the hardwood here at DeVos Fieldhouse. You know, Hope opened its season with a win over Manchester back on November 14th. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 7 blocks for Tanner Wiggerink, and Gabe Quillen 15 and 10 in that one. Clayton Dykehouse had 7 assists in the Hope win over Manchester. Here comes Dominic Farley with it for the Quakers. Over to Heimlich. He'll hand it off to Golan. Golan drives on Quillen. Quillen with a block! Gives it up to Dykehouse. Dykehouse attacking the rim, has it taken away by Archam. And Archam's going to wait for friends. Archam whips it outside to Farley. Farley for 3. No good. And the rebound to Decker. Here's Dykehouse. Dykehouse inside to Hovey, off the window. The excellent penetration by Clayton Dykehouse set up the bucket for Parker Hovey. Hope matches its largest lead, 28-15. Under 8 to go first half. Here's Golan with a deep 3 right side, in and out. And Quillen with the rebound. Here's Dykehouse. Dykehouse to Quillen. Back outside to Dykehouse. Dykehouse gets a Wiggering screen. And Wiggering was trying to go to the basket, and he got shoved by Obed Archam, and Archam's going to get the foul, his first. Carson Miles back in the ball game for Wilmington, and for the Dutchman, Marcus Warman back in the contest. Inbound to Quillen, to Wiggering. Tanner's got a face full of Golan. Dykehouse with it now. Clayton penetrates over to Warman. Marcus for 3. Going high for the rebound is Chisholm for Wilmington. Here's Miles. Miles over to Archam. Archam works down low against Dykehouse. Miles with an 8-footer off the left side, and it's good. 28-17. This is Marcus Warman with it. Gets it to Quillen left of the lane. Quillen doubled. Quillen right hook. Yes. Oh, what moves by Gabe Quillen? He's got 9. 30-17 Dutchman. Heimlich has it for the Quakers. Heimlich over to Archam. Archam tries to work down low against Dykehouse. Can't shake loose from him. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Now Golan. Golan feeds inside. The pass gets away from Miles, out of bounds. Turnover Wilmington. Ben Wager will come back into the ball game for Hope. And Elijah Cathy back in for Wilmington. 6:10 to go in this first half. Hope with a 13-point lead, and Matthew Doogie comes back in the ball game, replacing Heimlich, as Wilmington goes a little smaller but a little quicker on the court. Here's Warman with it for the Dutchman. Warman across to Wager, back to Dykehouse. Clayton leaves it outside for Quillen. Gabe will launch a deep three off the heel. Doogie with the rebound. Here's Kathy with it, leaves it outside for Doogie. Now right side Chisholm. Chisholm drives on Hovey, can't shake loose against Parker, and Quillen took it away. Here's Warman with it. Dykehouse had the ball knocked away, gets it back to Wagar. And kick save and a beauty that time by Elijah Cathy. Hope will keep possession.
The Quakers, number 14, Travis Mitchell.
Travis Mitchell back in the ball game for the Quakers. 5:17 to go in the first half. Hope with a 13-point lead. Warman has it for the Dutchman at the anchor. Warman drives in a basket, off the window, and one. Now Marcus Warman's had an outstanding first half for Hope College.
14, Travis Mitchell, his first team's fourth.
Justice Mims will check in for Clayton Dykehouse. Marcus Warman with a three-point play opportunity.
22, Justice Mims.
Now Marcus's dad, also named Marcus, was a terrific point guard at Albion College back in the 90s. In fact, he still holds Albion's single-game record for steals with 7. The younger Warman completes the three-point play, and we're going to get a timeout. 5:08 to go first half. It's Hope 33, Wilmington 17. This is Hope basketball.
My name is Evan Thomas. I'm a rising senior at Hope College. I'm a biology major and a chemistry minor on the pre-med track, and I play basketball here. Hope's really defined my goals and defined the path I wanted set for myself. Coach Mitchell has been a big catalyst in my growth here at Hope, as well as many professors, specifically my lab professor, Dr. Calvo. I hope to use what I've learned here at Hope to continue my research in medical school. Through medicine, I hope I can erase healthcare disparities.
I'm Ryan Vanderswart. As an invested community partner, LBZ is proud to help share Hope College's stories of transformational impact.
And Evan Thomas is in the house tonight with his family. Evan now in medical school after a terrific career at Hope College. Now the other game going on in this tournament has Calvin playing against Concordia. Try and keep you posted on that score. Hope with its biggest lead of this first half at 16 points. Here comes Carson Miles with it for the Quakers of Wilmington College. If you've never been to Wilmington, it's in southwest Ohio, about 30 miles from Dayton. Now Mitchell has it. Mitchell drives to the basket, and Justice Mims thought he had a tie-up, but hold everything. We got two officials and two different sets of calls. What are we going to get here? It's a foul on
Hope College foul number 24, Parker Hovey.
Parker Hovey got the foul.
Team's sixth.
I thought for a moment they had a held ball, but they call it a foul. So Travis Mitchell will have a couple of free throws.
Mitchell will go to the line to shoot two.
You know, Wilmington opened its season with a 73-63 win against Mount St. Joseph of Cincinnati. They lost to Hanover, a team that's ranked in the top 25 nationally, 96-69. But since then, they had a road win at Wittenberg. Anytime you beat Wittenberg on the road, that's a big win. 78-73 as Golan had 28 in that ball game. They beat Earlham in overtime last Saturday in the Battle of the Quakers, 69-68. Dominic Farley had the winning basket in that game, and then on Monday night they beat Franklin 82-69. They closed that game out with a 24-3 run. Mitchell missed the first. Not any better on the second, and Hope with the rebound. Under 5 to go in this first half. Pass is tipped away and stolen. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell had a shot rejected by Wagar, out of bounds. Well, Hope had a lot of blocks in that first game against Manchester, and they're picking right back up where they left off tonight. Quakers to inbound it. Kathy with it. Can't shake loose against Wagar. Goes up and under. Now Miles will try a deep three. It's an air ball. Mims with the rebound. Mims gives it up to Warman. Now to Wagar at the anchor. Parker Hovey has it now. And the ball tipped by Mitchell out of bounds. It will stay with Hope. 14 on the shot clock. Tanner Wiggering back in the ball game for the Dutchman, replacing Wagar. Warman gets it into Mims. Warman down to 8 to shoot. Over to Hovey. Hovey comes it down low to Quillen. Quillen fade away. And would have been a shot clock violation. The Dutchmen get it back though. Justice Mims and Coach Mills on the Wilmington sideline wanted a shot clock violation and hold everything. Are they gonna call that one? That first shot attempt never hit the rim, so that probably should be a shot clock violation, which means the basket that was just scored will be, I would think, would be nullified. I think they are. I think they are. Are they going to keep it on the board? They are going to keep the basket. Much to the chagrin of Coach Mills. I think Hope got a break on that one. Here's Miles with it. Miles whips it across and Wiggering intercepts. Hope running. This is Warman. Now to Hovey. Over to Quillen. Sam Carlson, deep three, no. And great effort by Quillen on to get the rebound. He didn't get it, but Sam Carlson got the loose change. 37-17 Dutchman. Archam with it for Wilmington. Drives. Nice move that time. He got Hovey to, he lost Hovey underneath the basket. 37-19. Pressure put on by Wilmington. Here's Warman with it, under 3 to go, first half. Warman gets a Wiggering screen. Warman will take it to the basket, feeds inside to Quillen. Quillen, right hook. That right hook of Gabe Quillen, just about impossible to stop. He's got 11 in this first half, 39-19 Hope. And, wow. Archam absolutely shoved. Yeah, Parker Hovey got shoved out of the way, and he got the foul called on him. Wow. On Hovey, that's his second. That puts Hope over the limit with their 7th team foul. So Archam will have free throws. Dykehouse back in for Hope along with Josh Decker. Jaden Lewis is back in. So is Dominic Farley. Archam at the line from out of St. Francis de Sales High School in Columbus. First free throw is good. Archam came in averaging 9 points and 4.6 rebounds a game. Not a well-balanced team scoring-wise for this Wilmington team. Doogie's been their average and Farley been their top scorers at 11 a game. Archam completes the three-point play. He'll check out. And Nick Malagreca Jr., also from out of Columbus, this Bishop Watterson High School. 39-21. Dykehouse comes up court. Dykehouse attacks right lane, feeds Carlson. Carlson missed the layup, but Tanner Wiggering put it up and in. and count the basket, and a foul. That'll be on Gavin Heimlich. Tanner Wiggering is off to a great start so far to his senior season. Out of West Ottawa High School on Holland's north side. 20 points, 10 rebounds, and his own personal block party against Manchester with 7 rejections. Wiggering comes up short on the free throw. 41-21 Hope. Here's Farley for 3. He got it. 41-24. Dykhouse across the timeline. Dykhouse keeps the dribble alive, dumps it down low to Wiggering. Wiggering puts it up, and another and one for Tanner Wiggering. Yeah, Hope just overpowering Wilmington on the inside. Chisholm just picked up his second personal. Team foul number 6 on the Quakers. And Wiggering will have another 3-point play opportunity. Tanner was 7 for 7 from the line in the Manchester game. He got that one. Hope 44, Wilmington 24. We're at 1:45 left in the first half. Farley with it. He'll try another 3. That one's no good. Heimlich with the offensive rebound. Heimlich can't maneuver his way out of this one. Back outside to Farley. Down to 10 to shoot for the Quakers. Farley another 3. That one's good. So Farley with a pair of 3s in the last minute. 44-27. With it is Dykhouse for the Dutchman. And we're going to get a Hope foul. This will go on Devin Cheney, I believe. Cheney was trying to set himself, and he pushed a Wilmington defender out of the way. On Devin, that's his second. Mims will come in. Decker will have a seat. With it in the front court is Chisholm. Under a minute to go. Chisholm works on Wiggering. Chisholm had his shot blocked by Wiggering. Coach Mills wanted a foul on Wiggering. There was a lot of contact there. Here's Dykhouse. Dykhouse. And Wiggering and Chisholm really banging with each other. And we're going to get a foul on Chisholm. That's his third. So Wiggering's going to go back to the foul line again. Ben Golan checks back into the ball game for the Quakers. And Gabe Quillen will come in for Cheney for the Dutchman for the final 35 seconds of this first half.
Also number 2, Marcus Worman.
Worman will come in for Sam Carlson. Well, early on, it's Concordia 12, Calvin 7, about 7 minutes into that contest over at Van Noord Arena in Grand Rapids. Wiggering misses the free throw and Golan with the rebound. 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Farley with it. Farley being swarmed on by Dykhouse, needs to get rid of it, does so to Heimlich. Now Golan has it. Back outside to Farley. Farley had his shot blocked, and we're going to get a foul. That's on Wiggering. On Tanner, that'll be his second.
Hope College foul number 5, Tanner Wiggering, his second.
So Farley will have a couple of free throws with 12.1 seconds on the clock. Farley drops in the first. He came into the ball game tonight, 6 out of 11 from the line. A lot of players from Columbus on this team. He went to Briggs High School in Columbus. Ben Wagar will check in for Tanner Wiggering for the final 12.1 seconds of this half. Travis Mitchell's back in the ball game. Farley got them both. 44-29, Dutchman. Shot clock off. Werman has it, under 10 seconds to go. Werman to Dykhouse from the corner. And Clayton Dykhouse banked it in from the corner. He's got a big grin on his face. The ATM was open. And the Dutchman will head to the locker room with a 47-29 lead over the Wilmington Quakers at the end of the first half. Taking a quick look at the first half numbers, Hope College shot 64% from the field, 21 out of 33. Wilmington 10 out of 28 for 35%. Hope has out-rebounded the Quakers 20-15. They've led by as many as 20. They've had 10 points off Wilmington turnovers to 2 for the Quakers. Taking a quick look at the individual numbers, we can take a quick look here. For Wilmington, leading the way is Dominic Farley with 8. Archam has 4. Doogie has 4. Golan has 3. Chisholm 3. Mitchell 3. Kathy 2 and Miles 2 for Hope College. Gabe Quillen has 11 points so far. Marcus Warman and Justice Mims each with 9. Clayton Dykhouse with 5. Parker Hovey, Sam Carlson, and Ben Wagar each with 2. And Dykhouse has 4 assists. Quillen has 5 rebounds and a couple of blocks. So that's the end of the first half. Hope 47, Wilmington 29. We'll be back with the second half on the Hope Athletics YouTube channel. This is Hope Basketball.
We're at an important moment in American history. There's some big questions on the table, such as how do we indeed become a land of opportunity for all, rather than a land of privilege for a few? And the answer to that question is being decided, not just in the political arena, and not just through cultural conversations. The answer to that question is being decided, perhaps most importantly of all, through the admissions and financial aid processes on college campuses across the country. Because higher education has the potential to indeed make us a land of opportunity for all. Higher education can be the great equalizer. We spend a lot of time talking about income inequality, but at the end of the day, income is the outcome. What we ought to be talking about is education inequality. Higher education can be the great equalizer. Research shows this. There's an economist at Harvard named Raj Chetty, and his research shows that a student who comes from a low-income background and a student who comes from a high-income background, if they attend the same college or university, they have nearly identical opportunities for success after they graduate. But the problem, of course, is that those students don't attend the same colleges and universities. And another economist, Carolyn Hoxby at Stanford, shows that one of the main reasons that students who would be eligible to attend great universities and often would be eligible for financial aid, one of the main reasons they don't attend is the price, the sticker price. The sticker price scares people off. And what we're seeing now, because there's new data out, New data shows that many high schoolers are eliminating colleges from consideration because of the price, because of the posted price. In fact, data out this year shows that 73% of high schoolers eliminated college from consideration because of the posted price. And that number, 73%, is up from 68% last year and up from 56% 2 years ago. Access to higher education is a problem. But what we see at Hope College is that there's another problem, which is access to a life of impact after students graduate. Because the students who do find their way into higher education too oftentimes, are burdened by debt. And that debt skews the kind of things that students are doing after they graduate. Too often students, because they have so much debt, are chasing income rather than pursuing a life of impact. And they're chasing income because they have to pay off their debt. Hope Forward is a vision that we have at Hope College that will eliminate these problems of access. Hope Forward gives all students at Hope College access to a great education that's fully funded up front. And then it gives them access to a life of impact after they graduate because they're not burdened by debt. It asks students to pay for their education through gifts after they graduate rather than a large tuition bill up front. And for us at Hope College, this will move the mission of Hope forward to new heights. But we also think this might be a new national model for higher education. We think this vision might be a model that could work at other places to help indeed make this country a land of opportunity for all.
My name is Lee Kang. I am the 2019 Borgeson Residence artist in Hope College for this summer. I think it's very good time being here, like only focusing on my art practice, because now I'm teaching art and then I'm always like spending time with students. So like I don't feel like I have enough time to think about my work like during the semester, or like when I'm not in in residency. But being here, like been a while to think about my work. So it's very great for me to think about like just focusing on what I'm doing and who am I as an artist, The reason why I applied this residency is it's very supportive, firstly, because like I can get this whole studio only for myself, as well as like a housing and then even like a little bit of stipend. So that's very important for being an artist, thinking about my art, but then like maybe like a supportive cultures, like a background, and then I can just only focus on art. I think that's very important. For this show, like it's been like challenging for me to also figuring out the space, because the gallery space is kind of unique. And then I've been using the space that like having a entire view of the imagery, and then like sculpture, video, every kind of medium that I'm using to show like what I'm trying to speak.
Want you when you hot, they just want you for your spot. Now they think you forgot. All the times you was down bad and they laughed at you. Now you up, now they mad at you. Taking shots, throwing jabs at you. Observing the game, I'm watching the field. Ay, you either fake or you real. Never been fan of the snake. Slide in your back and smile in your face. No, it's not up for debate. Gotta be you if you wanna be great. Gotta stay true through all of the hate. Eyes on the prize, no time for the fake. Time for the fake. Time for the fake. Time for the fake. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em. If they not the fam, I don't trust 'em. You know I gotta eat, I gotta hustle. Pulling on my weight, I flex my muscle. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em. If they not the fam, I don't trust 'em. You know I gotta eat, I gotta hustle. Pulling on my weight, I flex my muscle. Level up, level up. I had to take it a level up. Step it up, now step it up. I had to go out and step it up. Back in the day, I was regular, no one was helping us. I had to stick to a schedule, I had to put in the work. I had to show them just what I was worth. Show them the hate didn't work. The snakes, they was lurking and plotting, they thought I would fail. But I stayed focused and stayed on my mission. And look, I prevailed. The ship finally sailed. It was a blessing. No losses but lessons. Now I'm sending the message that if you want it, go and get it. Give your haters an honorable mention. Observing the game, I'm watching the field. You either fake or you real. Never been fan of the snake. Slide in your back and smile in your face. No, it's not up for debate. Gotta be you if you wanna be great. Gotta stay true through all of the hate. Eyes on the prize, no time for the fake. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em. They not the fam, I don't trust 'em. You know I gotta eat, I gotta hustle. Pulling on my weight, I flex my muscle. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em. They not the fam, I don't trust 'em. You know I gotta eat, I gotta hustle. Pulling on my weight, I flex my muscle.
Over the last several years, the museum has acquired a substantial collection of artworks made by artists from the Yoruba ethnic group in Nigeria. And when Anne Heath mentioned to me that she was thinking about teaching a seminar on African art, I thought it would be a great opportunity to get her and her students involved in researching our collection and figuring out a way to exhibit it.
We work with the Kreising Art Museum to help the director curate shows, exhibitions that he has on his schedule, and do the primary source research for him. And that will then turn out to be the labels, the wall texts, the catalogs for the works in the show.
This class offers an opportunity for experiential learning at the highest level. The discipline of art history is basically the study of artworks that allows us to build up an understanding of individual artists. Then from the understanding of individual artists, we build up an understanding of different schools and movements, and then from the understanding of those different schools and movements, we build up an understanding of entire historical periods.
I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. It was definitely eye-opening and super challenging. It's a lot harder because we're not finding books that give us the answers to our questions. We're not looking at people who have already analyzed the work. It's kind of like we're analyzing it ourselves, but also through the lens and perspective of the artists themselves and other artists at that time.
It's been difficult, but it's also been really rewarding. So like when you do find something, it's like finding finding the real gold amongst the fool's gold, and like actually like getting the thing you need. And it's so much more rewarding than being like, well, of course, like I have this book. But yeah, I've had to like take like some like different approaches, like definitely like researching deeper and like learning like don't give up, like you're gonna have to like try a lot harder.
They're an opportunity for students to really put their skills into action by doing research that's often primary source research. That means nobody has done it before. And so they have to learn that kind of detective skills on how do you go out and find information that isn't readily available. So they have to be creative in their thinking. They have to have a lot of initiative. They have to be nimble. And they certainly have to work together.
This is interesting because it's like working as a team. So even though like I'm writing my own paper on like Julie Ladipo and like Nigerian contemporary theater, I'm still like checking in with my classmates, and sometimes like we find stuff like, oh, like I found this JSTOR article, or I found this on ArtNet, like swapping. So it's interesting being part of like a research community.
Even if they don't go into the arts as a career, these kinds of experiences, project management, follow-through, collaboration, initiative, self-teaching, these are all the kinds of experiences that are going to hold them in good stead, whether they pursue a career in the arts or if they take opportunities outside of the arts. These kinds of, the kind of work they do in our department is completely relevant and helpful in lots of different career paths and vocations.
This is definitely not a typical undergrad art history course. This is much closer to graduate school work, or even to the kind of professional work that's done in museums and commercial art galleries.
Voss Fieldhouse in Holland, where the Flying Dutchmen get ready for the second half, leading Wilmington 47-29. And by the way, a win tonight for Hope College would be win number 1,700 in program history. Only 3 other Division III colleges have won more games in men's basketball than have the Flying Dutchmen. They are Wittenberg University of Ohio, the College of Worcester of Ohio, and Illinois Wesleyan University. Hope will open the second half with the same 5 who started the ball game. That's Clayton Dykehouse, Marcus Warman, Tanner Wiggerink, Josh Decker, and Gabe Quillen. And likewise for the Wilmington Quakers, Obed Archam, Rashid Chisholm, Ben Golan, Gavin Heimlich, and Matthew Doogie. Here comes Dominic Farley with it. Now to Archam. Archam working down low against Marcus Warman, puts it up, no good, and Gabe Quillen with another rebound. That's his 7th of the game. He leads both teams in that category. Warman with it just past half court, over to Josh Decker. Now to Wiggerink, top of the circle. They dump it down low to Quillen. Ball knocked away and stolen by the Quakers. Hope had just 4 turnovers in the first half. Wilmington had 6. Gavin Heimlich will try a deep 3 from the corner, no good. Marcus Warman with the weak side rebound. Up ahead to Decker, back to Marcus. Clayton Dykehouse for 3 right side, but Quillen with the offensive rebound, put back no good. Quillen with another rebound. Clayton Dykehouse penetrates, drives, and we get a whistle. That's going to be on Chisholm. That's his 4th. So just 59 seconds into the second half, Rashid Chisholm is going to have to go to the bench with 4 fouls.
Dykehouse will get a pair at the line.
Clayton Dykehouse came into the game tonight with 1,057 career points, 288 career assists, starting his 59th consecutive game for Hope. Clayton knocks down the first team All-MIAA in 2022, second team All-MIAA last season. And Dykehouse hits them both. Hope matching its largest lead by 20, 49-29. Farley with it, gets a Golan screen. Over to Golan, he's got an open look from the top, doesn't get it to go. Wiggerink with the rebound. Dykehouse on the run. Dykehouse feeds Wiggerink. Tanner got foul going up, and they've got their choice on this one. I think this is going to be Ben Golan. They gave the foul to Dominic Farley.
On number 30, Dominic Farley.
On Farley, his second team foul of the half. Tanner Wiggerink back at the line. Hope's 2 out of 5 from the line in the first half. Tanner was 1 out of 3. Tanner all net on the first one. Wiggering got them both. Hope 51, Wilmington 29. Farley with it for the Quakers. Farley, turn around in the lane, no. Tip, no. Rebound, Dykhouse. Dykhouse drives toward the basket, whips it across. Josh Decker for 3, no. Rebound, Farley. Farley to Archman. 3-point try, no good. Quillen's got another rebound. Warman has it out near half court for Hope. They get it to Wiggerink. Now Warman attacking against Golan, puts it up, no. Rebound Heimlich. On the run, Farley. Farley to Golan. Golan, foul line jumper, no. Tip, up and good. That was Gavin Heimlich with the tip in that time. 51-31 Hope. Here's Quillen working on Heimlich. They double on Gabe. Dykhouse with a wide open look for 3, no. Rebound. And coming away with it finally is Doogie. And Wilmington turns it back over. Here's Decker. Decker has it taken away by Archam. And Archam will put it up and in. 51-33. 16:45 to go in this one. Here's Wiggerink. Over to Dykhouse. Dykhouse dumps it down low to Wiggerink. And we're going to get a reach-in call. Tanner Wiggerink's got a 5-inch height advantage against Ben Golan. Golan picks up his first foul, third team foul of the half on Wilmington. Parker Hovey back in for the Dutchman. Jaden Lewis and Elijah Cathy in for the Quakers of Wilmington. Dykhouse to inbound it. Gets it to Quillen, who already has a double-double tonight, 11 and 10. Quillen leaves it outside for Hovey. Now Dykhouse. Down to 6 to shoot. Here's Hovey for 3, yes! Parker Hovey with the triple. And for Hupp, that's their 4th triple of the game. 54-33 Dutchman. Farley with it front court for Wilmington. Drives, kicks it outside. Heimlich's got a wide open look for 3 and he nailed it. 54-36. Got a 6'10 guy dropping in threes. Here's Dykhouse. Dykhouse at the top. Over to Wiggerink. Josh Decker for 3! Decker, the transfer from Kalamazoo College, dropping in the 3 ball, and we're going to get a timeout with 15:37 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. Hope 57, Wilmington 36. This is Hope basketball.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
Hope College has been in control of this one pretty much from the outset. Balanced scoring for the Dutchman. Gabe Quillen 11, Marcus Warman, Tanner Wiggerink, and Justice Mims each with 9. Meanwhile, over in Grand Rapids, Calvin trailed early against Concordia, but at the half, it's the Knights of Calvin 32 and Concordia, Wisconsin 29. The teams flip-flop tomorrow. Concordia will come here to DeVos, while Wilmington will head up to Van Noort Arena to play Calvin in this 2023 Thanksgiving Classic. And we got some moisture on the court again. We've had a couple of these stoppages tonight. Justice Mims has checked back in for Hope College. In the game for the Dutchman now, it is Mims, Hovey, Wiggerink, Quillen, and Dykehouse.
Paced the offense early on with a ton of baskets. So a good balanced effort for Hope's 57 points.
Of course, the Hope volleyball team getting ready to play in the national quarterfinal Wednesday in Claremont, California against the Blue Jays of Johns Hopkins. Hope trying to do what they did 9 years ago and bring home a second national championship in volleyball. Kathy has it for Wilmington, tries to drive around Hovey, goes up and under, shot rejected. Hovey got a piece of that one. Here comes Hope. Dykehouse, inside to Quillen. Gabe's got two more, he's got 13. 59-36. Farley with it in the front court for the Quakers. Farley double, gets rid of it to Heimlich. Heimlich with another three. The big fella stepping outside again. So a couple of three-pointers for Heimlich here in the second half, 59-39. Wiggerink with it, gives it up to Mims. Back outside to Dykehouse. Quillen with it, feeds Hovey inside, and we get a whistle and a Wilmington foul. Jaden Lewis got whistled for the personal. His first. 4 fouls on Wilmington, none on Hope yet in the second half. Archam back in along with Travis Mitchell and Carson Miles for the Quakers. This is Quillen, hands it off to Dykehouse. Hovey left corner for three, no. Archam with the rebound for Wilmington. Archam, left elbow, puts the shot up. Wiggerink got a piece of it. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It will belong to Wilmington. Nick Malak-Raka back in the ball game for Wilmington. He'll inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. 14-18 to go in this one. Hope is led by as many as 23. Wilmington led only once at 3-2 in the first couple of minutes. Archam with it. Archam tries to back down on Hovey, forces up a shot, no good as the buzzer went off, and Hovey has the rebound. Here's Mims. Justice drives the lane, stopped at the free throw line, leaves it for Quillen. Quillen to Dykehouse. Now they get it to Quillen again. Quillen, high-low feed to Wiggerink. Tanner underneath, had his shot blocked, but we're going to get a foul. Mitchell blocked the shot, but got a piece of the wrist of Tanner Wiggerink.
Travis Mitchell, his second, team's fifth.
Jack Nuri, a 6'8 freshman from Mainville, Ohio, gets ready to check in for the first time for the Quakers. Wiggerink back at the line. Tanner with 9 points tonight. First free throw is no good. That's his third miss from the stripe tonight. Ben Wager will check in for Gabe Quillen for the Dutchman. So that'll move Wiggerink to the post. Tanner with one more. Missed both free throws and the rebound to Nuri. 13:30 to go, Hope by 20. Miles has it. Miles attacks the rim, forces up a shot, no good. Mims with the rebound. Mims gives it up to Dykehouse. Dykhouse needs to find someone to pass to, and Archam went over the back of Ben Wager trying to tip the pass away, and he got the foul called on him, his second. Already 6 team fouls on Wilmington in the second half, and Hope still does not have a team foul. So Hope will be in the bonus the rest of the way on the next foul. Hovey has it to Dykhouse left corner, and we're going to get a foul on Jack Nuri. That's team foul number 7, and that puts Hope in the bonus. So 12:58 to go in this one, and Hope will be shooting free throws on every foul the rest of the way. Wiggering back at the line. He missed 2 a moment ago. Tanner's free throw hits the front of the rim and gets the friendly roll. He's in double figures with 10. He had 20 against Manchester in the opener. Second one just as good as the first. Hope 61, Wilmington 39. With it in the front court is Mitchell. Mitchell leaves it outside for Archam. Nuri comes to set a screen for Archam. They try to feed inside, but the pass tipped and stolen. Justice Mims on the dribble in the front court to Ben Wagar. Now Dykhouse feeds Wiggerink, and a collision, and Archam took a shot in the face. Here comes Miles. Miles drives to the basket, missed the layup, and we get a Hope foul. That's their first of the half. Mims got the personal. That'll be number 2 on Justice. Marcus Warman will check back in. Carson Miles, 7 of 8 on the season from the free throw line coming tonight. He's averaging 5.8 a ball game. Freshman from Georgetown, Ohio. First free throw is good. That's his 3rd point of the game. Ben Golan checks back in for Wilmington. Gabe Quillen will check in for Wiggerink for the Dutchman. And Dominic Farley will return, replacing Malik Rekka.
Dominic Farley.
30, Marcus. I'm still shooting 57% of this game. Wilmington has trailed off a little bit more.
Miles with one more free throw.
33%. Trying to make it a 20-point game.
Miles gets nothing but net on his free throw. It looks like Wilmington's going to put some pressure on. 61-41, Hope. Just over 12 minutes to play. Warman with it in the front court to Wagar. They feed Quillen underneath. Gabe doubled. Quillen with a spin move, and bodies go flying everywhere. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Hope ball. Ball never hit the rim, so the shot clock did not reset. Shot clock is at 12. Warman to inbound it. Gets it to Quillen. Now Mims. Mims, turnaround fadeaway, got it! 11 for Justice. 63-41 Dutchman. Farley with it front court for the Quakers, and we get a foul away from the basketball. Ben Golan set a moving screen. Warman gets the inbounds pass. Farley hawks Marcus as he comes up court. Warman over to Wagar. They dump it down low to Quillen. Quillen doubled, feeds Wagar inside. Ben puts it up, puts it in. Ben Quillen is an excellent passer for a big man. He had 4 assists in the first game. 65-41 Hope. Farley for 3, no. Rebound comes back to Farley. Down low to Golan. Golan puts it up, no. Quillen with another rebound. Coming up court is Warman. Setting a screen is Quillen. Quillen gets the feed from Marcus. Now Parker Hovey inside to Quillen. And we get a whistle and a foul inside as Golan tried to collapse on Quillen. The foul will be on Golan, his third. That's 9 team fouls on Wilmington. We still have 10:47 to play, so every foul after this is going to be a 2-shot foul for Hope. Doogie is back in the ball game for Wilmington. So is Chisholm, who has picked up his 4th foul in the first minute of this half. Quillen at the line to shoot 2. Gabe was 3 for 4 from the line in the first game. Missed it off the back, but Parker Hovey with the loose change. 7 for Parker. 67-41 Hope. Doogie has it. Works down low against Quillen. Quillen altered the shot. Quillen's going to get a foul called on him. That'll be Gabe's first. So Doogie will go to the free throw line. Matthew came in averaging 11 points a game. He's the team leader in steals.
Shoot Chisholm back in the game. He's got 4. Golan with 3. Everybody else for Wilmington imminent danger.
Doogie with 4 points tonight. Free throw in the air, and it's good. Clayton Dykehouse back in for Hope and making his first appearance for the Dutchman, Robert Nocek, the 6'5 senior from Bloomingdale, Illinois.
Doogie on the year came in 7 of 17 from the free throw line.
Doogie got them both. 67-43 Hope. Dykehouse with it in the backcourt. Being hawked by Farley as he comes up court. Over to Hovey. Ball got away from Parker and Wilmington on the run. Here's Farley. Farley dumps it off. Pretty give and go there. Matthew Doogie puts it up and in. 67-45. Doogie with 8. Dykehouse being doubled in the backcourt, and Dykehouse is fouled in the backcourt. That's team foul number 10 on Wilmington. Farley got the foul. That's his third. So Clayton Dykehouse will go to the line to shoot 2.
For 93%. Clayton Dykehouse, nobody went to the line more last year than CD. 84% free throw shooter.
You know, Dykehouse, an outstanding free throw shooter during his career at Hope.
I believe he's in the top 10.
Clayton's first one, nothing but net.
I got too many windows open on my computer. We'll have that for you next game.
He'll have one more.
Radio teams. Free throw is down by Dykehouse. Second one up.
Dykehouse hit them both. 69-45 Hope College. Miles with it against Mims. Miles lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll belong to Hope. Heimlich returns to the ball game for Wilmington, and in for the first time, Kellen Baltazar, a 6-foot sophomore, local kid from Wilmington, Ohio. Well, Wilmington College for many years was the training camp home of the Cincinnati Bengals NFL team. Here's a steal by Farley. Farley missed the shot, though. But there for the foul is Chisholm. Yeah, Wilmington's going to a full court press, try to create some turnovers to get back in this ball game. Nocek with it in the backcourt, up ahead to Dykehouse. 9:25 to go. 69-47 Hope. Dykehouse with a circus shot. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line. Heimlich got the foul, his second. So Dykehouse will go back to the line for 2 more, and he can add his name to the double-figure list. Quillen, Mims. First free throw by Dykehouse is good. Quillen, Mims, and Wiggering already in double figures, and now Dykehouse is as well. Dykehouse hits them both, and I believe he'll check out. Check that. That's going to be Wager checking out, and Josh Decker returns. Hope 71, Wilmington 47. Dominic Farley has it for the Quakers. And we get a foot whistle and a Hope foul. This will be on Dykehouse. On Clayton, his first. Third team foul of the half on the Dutchman. Tanner Wigerick will check in for Parker Hovey. Farley to inbound it. Over to Doogie. Doogie drives on no check, and we get a whistle, and Dominic Farley went down in the lane, and I'm not quite sure what happened, but Farley's on his back. No check got the personal. Farley is up on his feet. He's okay. Good. So we're going to inbound it again. Farley to inbound it. 9:07 to play. Hope has led since the second minute of this ball game. Pass goes through the hands of Baltazar. They get it over to Doogie. Doogie drives on no check. Doogie works inside, puts it up, banks it in. So Doogie's now in double figures with 10, 71-49, full court pressure by Wilmington. Mims having trouble getting it inbounds, does so finally. Justice into the front court. Mims gives it up to Nocek. Nocek leaves it for Tanner Wiggery. Now Josh Decker. Over to Dykehouse, 13 to shoot for Hope. Dykehouse drives toward the basket, puts up a runner off the glass, too strong. No check, put back, good. And Greg Mitchell will take a timeout. 8:16 to go. This will be a 60. It is Hope 73, Wilmington 49. This is Hope basketball.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we are involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
The Hope has cooled off a little bit in the second half. They're still shooting 59% from the field, 28 out of 48. Wilmington 35%, 17 out of 48. Hope has out-rebounded the Quakers 34-24. They've gotten 26 points off their bench. Points in the paint heavily in favor of the Dutchmen, 40-22 and 14-7 in terms of second chance points. Hope will play Concordia, Wisconsin tomorrow here at DeVos. 3 o'clock will be the start time on that game. Concordia playing Calvin right now. Concordia giving the Knights a battle. 14 minutes to go. It's Calvin 41, Concordia 37. Concordia came into the game with an 0-3 record, and Calvin in the top 10 nationally after a very impressive performance at the Great Lakes Invitational last weekend at Wittenberg. Dominic Farley comes to front court for Wilmington. Over to Heimlich. Heimlich leaves it top of the circle for Doogie. Doogie drives inside, draws the foul on no check. He'll go to the line.
Hope College foul number 23, Robert Nocek, his second, team's fifth.
He just lowered the hammer.
Doogie back at the foul line. He had 4 points in the first half. He has 6 here in the second. First free throw is good. Now, he came into the game 7 of 17 from the line, but he's got a pretty good touch at the stripe. Miles Carson and Elijah Cathy back in the ball game for Wilmington.
8:03 left. Big prep by Matthew Doogie.
Doogie hits them both. 73-51 Hope. Mims gets the inbounds pass. Mims works his way into the front court, back outside to Wiggering. Now no check to Dykhouse. Dykhouse down to 8 to shoot. Dykhouse 17-footer, no good. Long rebound. Wiggering tries to get there, can't do it, and now we get bodies flying everywhere. We're gonna get a foul on the floor, I believe, as both Nocheck and Rashid Chisholm both went down. And this is gonna be on Chisholm, and he just fouled out of the ball game.
Quakers fouls on number 5.
Rashid Chisholm, number 5, just picked up number 5, and he'll leave with 5 points. So Micah Mills, the Wilmington head coach, will have to bring in a substitute, and he'll get Ben Golan off the bench. Devin Cheney will come in for Tanner Wiggering for the Dutchman. Robert Nocheck will go to the free throw line. Senior from out of Bloomington, Illinois.
Tough night for him. Foul trouble.
Nocheck drops in the free throw. That's his first point of the night. 74-51.
No check last year. Didn't go to the free throw line very much.
Nocheck got them both. 75-51. Baltazar has it front court, being harassed by Mims. Now Cathy has it. Cathy puts up a shot, and Nocheck fouled Cathy. Nocheck just picked up his third foul.
23, Robert Nocheck, his third. Team's 6th.
So Elijah Cathy will have a couple of free throws. We haven't seen his brother Isaiah tonight.
He's 4 of 6 on the year. A couple of points off the bench in 10 minutes of work.
Cathy's first one rattles home.
We talked about the 52% as a team coming in.
Well, Wilmington a year ago, 8-17. They were 4-14 in the OAC, but they came into this game tonight with 4 wins in their first 5 games. Cathy hit them both. Pressure put on by the Quakers, 75-53 Hope. Decker being harassed in the backcourt, pass deflected by Miles out of bounds. So Hope will inbound again.
7 seconds, contested.
Mims gets the inbounds pass. And Justice will work it across the timeline. Devin Cheney with it between the circles. Now Decker. Back outside to Nocheck. Over to Dykhouse. 10 to shoot for Hope. Dykhouse trying to direct traffic. Down to 5, down to 4. Dykhouse, 18-footer, no good off the front. Nocheck with the offensive board, whips it across to Decker. Josh from the corner for 3, no. Mims with the rebound. Hope with a third opportunity. Dykhouse being harassed by Carson Miles. Down to 5 again. Decker from the corner for 3, that's no good, and we're gonna get a foul. This was gonna go against Hope. That's gonna be on Nocheck. That's his 4th. Nocheck's picked up 4 fouls in a hurry.
Team 7. Entering the lineup for the Quakers, number 3, TJ Moto.
TJ Moto, a 5'9" freshman from Aromas, California, in for the first time. And Ben Golan's going to be shooting free throws, as that is the 7th team foul against Hope, so 1-1 for Ben Golan. Ben from out of Mason, Ohio, averaging 10.4 points, 4.8 rebounds a game coming into tonight's contest. He's their best 3-point shooter. but he's had a relatively quiet night. He had an early three, but has not done anything since. He misses the free throw. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and it's going to go to Hope. Zach McGirt, a 6'4 sophomore from St. Anne, Illinois, is in for the first time. And Malik Rekka is back in as well for the Quakers. 6:22 to go in this one. And Greg Mitchell's going to empty his bench, it looks like, fairly soon. Sam Carlson in the ball game now for the Dutchman. Now Cheney over to Mims. Justice, foul line jumper. Front, back, no check with the putback. It's good. Good work by Robert Nocheck on the offensive glass. He's got 6. Moto with it. They get it down low to Nuri. Nuri had his shot blocked. Back come the Dutchman the other way. 5:45 left. Nocheck has it over to Carlson at the anchor. Now Devin Cheney. Cheney working on Nuri. Over to Mims. 10 on the shot clock. Mims to Carlson, down to 5. Back to Mims. Mims, three-point try. Yes! Justice is served. 80-53 Dutchman. Moto with it. Over to Kathy. We tick down toward 5 minutes to go in this one. Now Nuri left of the lane. Over to Malik Rekka. Malik Rekka whips it across. Moto, 15-footer, no good off the front. No check, clears for Hope. Mims lost his footing, and we're going to get a Wilmington foul. This is going to go on McGirt.
12 points for Kalamazoo back on February 18th of this year.
2 free throws coming up.
Quakers fouls number 15, Zach McGirt. That is his first.
Simon Newhouse, a 6'5 freshman from East Grand Rapids, getting ready to check in for the first time. Zach Hawes, a 6'3 junior from Langsburg High School, where Greg Mitchell coached before he became coach of the Dutchman.
Pitching the lineup for the Flyers, number 31, number 32, Simon Newhouse.
Mims made both free throws. And Justice Mims will exit with 16 points tonight. 82-53 Hull. Only question now is what the final score is going to be. Kathy with a spin move, puts the shot up, and he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Hope College foul number 32, Simon Newhouse. His first team's 8th. Basket was good by number 21, Elijah Kathy.
Kathy will have a three-point play opportunity with 4:36 to play in this one.
5 bench points for Wilmington on this night. They have struggled from the line.
Kathy completes the three-point play, 82-56. Sam Carlson comes front court for the Dutchman. Cheney with it, over to Hawes. Three-point try, no good. Here comes Moto with it for Wilmington. They get it to Nuri, left of the lane. Nice spin move around Devin Cheney, and he puts it in. 82-58, 4 minutes to play. With it in the front court is Newhouse. Now Hawes. Hawes attacks, feeds Carlson, and Newhouse got hip checked to the deck that time, and he's going to go to the line. Jack Nuri got the foul for Wilmington.
That is his second.
3:44 to play. Free throw, the front, the back, and the bottom for Simon Newhouse out of East Grand Rapids High School. Newhouse will have one more. Got them both. 84-58, Hope College. Moto comes front court for Wilmington. Moto right of the lane. Goes underneath the basket, and he draws a foul on Zach Hawes. He'll go to the line.
Hope College foul number 20 is Zach Hawes. His first, team's 9th.
Jed Smith, a 5'11 sophomore from Beloit, Ohio, will check in at first free throw good for Mohill.
Entering the line for the Quakers, number 33, Jed Smith.
Sophomore out of Beloit, Ohio. He still holds the all-time Hope College record for career three-point shooting percentage.
Both free throws good. Carlson with it. Over to Newhouse. Now Sam Carlson. They have a traveling violation. (84-60) Hope. Just over 3 minutes to go. Moto with it. Over to Nuri, left of the lane. Jed Smith will try a deep three and hit it.
Number 33, Jed Smith.
Long pass in the front court. Hawes has it. Now Carlson. Hawes will try a three from the corner. That's no good. Jed Smith comes out of there with it for Wilmington, and he lost it dribbling up court. It's going to stay, I believe it's going to stay Quaker basketball. It will. 2:33 to go in this one. Moto with it, over to Kathy. Kathy in the lane, puts it up, and he'll go to the line. He got fouled. That's on Sam Carlson.
Hope College foul number 4, Sam Carlson. That is his first, team's 10th.
Kathy with a couple of free throws. He's got 7 points tonight.
Good effort off the bench, 7 points on 3 for 4.
Isaiah Taborn, a 6'3 junior from Bedford Heights, Ohio, in for the first time for Wilmington. Micah Mills has a very large roster.
Just outside of Cleveland. 25 left.
Kathy's second one no good. Cheney with the rebound. 84-64, Hope College. Newhouse leaves it outside. Cheney. Sam Carlson from the corner for three. He got it. 87-64. Here's Nuri the other way. Missed the layup. Rebound Cheney, but Wilmington gets the steal. Kathy goes up and under, and one. Fouls on Devin Cheney. So Kathy will have another three-point play opportunity. Zach King, a 6'6 sophomore from Troy, Ohio, not far from the Wilmington campus.
Entering the line for the Quakers, number 45, Zach King.
Kathy will have a three-point play opportunity.
17 players along with him. It's Kathy at the line. Good job. She's up her 3-point play.
Also entering the line for the Quakers, number 34, King of the basketball.
1:40 left to go. Carlson with it in the front court. Over to Devin Chaney. Now Brett Boltzma with it. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Hope. Yeah, Brett Boltzma is wearing number 31. He's listed as 25 in the program, but maybe 25 wasn't available tonight. Carlson to inbound it. Gets into Boltzma from out of Wayland High School. Leaves it outside for Newhouse. Newhouse feeds it. Carlson had ideas about wanting to throw that one down, and Zach King would have none of that. He's going to get the foul called on him.
That is his first.
So Sam Carlson will have a couple of free throws. 6'4" junior from Superior, Colorado.
That eruption. Oh my.
I believe he may be the first, he's the first Hope player I can remember who is from the state of Colorado. Carlson drops in the first.
2 players come out of the state of Colorado for this Hope College team. Carlson.
Sam got them both. 89-67 Dutchman. Here's a runner by Motil, no good. Carlson clears. Here's Boltzma feeding Zach Hawes on the give and go, and Hawes puts it in. And Zach's in the scorebook. 91-67. Isaiah Taborn will try a three. That's no good. Boltzma with the rebound. Up ahead to Newhouse. Newhouse tries to get it to Boltzma, but the Wilmington gets back and steals it. Isaiah Taborn with it. Taborn will take it to the tin, no good. King put back, no. Devin Chaney fouled him. 43 seconds to go in this one.
Number 40, Devin Chaney. That is his fourth.
Zach King, he played in 1 game this year.
Zach King, 6'6" sophomore from Troy, Ohio. First free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Well, Hope shot 64% in the first half. They've tailed off a little bit in the second half, but they're still well over 50%. King got the second one. 91-68. Boltzma has it in the front court. Leaves it outside for Newhouse. Now Chaney to Zach Hawes between the rings. To Carlson. Down to 15 on the shot clock, 28 on the big clock. Chaney now. Back outside to Carlson, down to 6 to shoot. Carlson with a runner, no good, but he's fouled. Zach King will get the foul. So Carlson will go back to the line again.
44 bench points by the Flying Dutchman in 91. Carlson, 9 minutes of action, 7 points.
First free throw for Sam, no good. He's got 7 points so far. 4 Hope players in double figures tonight, led by Justice Mims with 16 off the bench. Gabe Quillen had a double-double tonight with 13 and 11. Carlson makes the second. 92-68 Hope. 12 seconds to go. Motil with a runner, no. Chaney will clear it, and Hope will dribble out the remaining time. And there you go, win number 1,700 in the history of Hope College men's basketball. The Dutchmen win it tonight over Wilmington College, 92-68. Taking a quick look at the numbers, Hope shot 54% tonight, 32 of 59. Wilmington 21 of 59 for 36%. Hope out-rebounded the Quakers 46-28. And they got 45 points off their bench. They outscored Wilmington in the paint 44-28, 18 second chance points to 8 for the Quakers. Looking at the individual numbers for Wilmington, Matthew Doogie led the way with 12. Elijah Cathy had 11. Gavin Heimlich and Dominic Farley each with 8. For Hope College, Justice Mims off the bench had 16 tonight to lead 4 Hope players in double figures. Gabe Quillen, a double-double, 13 and 11. So he's had 2 games, 2 double-doubles so far. 11 points for Tanner Wiggering. Clayton Dykehouse, 11 points and 6 assists. Marcus Warman had 9, Sam Carlson 8, Parker Hovey had 7, Robert Nocek had 6, Ben Wagar had 4, Josh Decker 3, Zach Haas 2, Simon Newhouse 2. And that adds up to a total of 92 points. Well, Hope College will play tomorrow here at DeVos against Concordia University of Wisconsin. About 2 minutes to go over in Grand Rapids. Calvin is leading Concordia 68-55. 3 o'clock will be tip time tomorrow here at DeVos Fieldhouse. If you can't make it here, tune in on the Hope College YouTube channel for Hope College men's basketball. This is Greg Chandler saying so long from DeVos Fieldhouse, Hope 92, Wilmington 68.